5,000 hours in EU4, and I've never really played as Austria. I've always meant to, but I never quite got around to it. However, since then, I have gone on a trip to Southeast Asia and grown out my hair, which means I'm legally obligated to at least fake a spiritual awakening. Some people find themselves. I am going to finally play as Austria in EU4. I'm very brave. Something else that's quite brave of me to do is to beg you for subscribers, because I want to go to Gamescom this year, and for that I need 250,000 subscribers. I am very, very close, and so you could really help me out today. Appreciate it. Right, chaps, 4,000 hours, well, 5,000 hours in EU4 now, and I'm playing Austria. I've always tended to avoid Austria. It just didn't seem like a very fun campaign to me, so I'm going to go for it. I assumedly have played Austria before, but I genuinely have no memory of it. So let's do this. The first things first that we know about Austria is we have to rein in the HRE. What does reining it in mean, though? They have to be allied with us or have been defeated by us in a war. That doesn't seem too hard. We'll just go after Ferrara, conquer them, and then we'll go after everyone else. From the Austro-Hungarian Empire, that's cool. What mission do we have? Secure the elected that gives us a casus belli on Bohemia. So let's do that first, then. I want as much imperial authority as possible, which means we need to get back the imperial lands, most of whom are under Burgundy. 1 or 2 over here as well. There's also Venice. I mean, I feel like Venice is probably a good shout to attack, because I can get back these lands over here, give them to Milan, ally Milan, have them be a bulwark over here. And then I can go after, there you go, Padua, and that'll give me the chance to attack Mantua. Then how do I get over here to Genoa? You know what, I'll think about that later. I'm not too fussed about it. Alright, let's rival the Ottomans. We are going to rival Bohemia. And why is England here? We'll rival England. Alternative, we could go for the Burgundian inheritance. Let's go for the Burgundian inheritance. I think that's what we'll try and do. Okay. So then we can focus our efforts on reigning in Italy and sorting out this stuff. And then hopefully Burgundy will just flip to us. Nobility has a house divided. Monthly autonomy change. How do I get rid of that? Unite the lands. We need 200 development, 20 income, 9 per month, and land lease owned by the crown at least 40. Oh boy. Okay. Let's get oversight. We need that diplomatic reputation. Thank you. That'll make everyone like us a bit more. Development of temples. And frankly, I think I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to overdo it. Primacy and right council over here. And then we're going to get prestige in return for the national tax. I just like that. Now it's national tax modifier, but I'm not going to do it because I want to keep their influence low. All right, focus military. Thanks to HRA, we get a bunch of manpower, which I see fit to be used. And then over here, we have a gold mine, which is going to fund everything. All right, so we need every elector to have at least 75 opinion of us, or 4 electors. So go Palatinate. I can just ally them all. If I go Palatinate, that's always an inoffensive one to go for. So that one done. Palatinate and Brandenburg I'll ally. And then the rest I'll just improve relations with. I think that's a good start. I don't know how else I'd do this. Bringing light to shadows. Okay. 4 provinces owned by you in Italy. It's hard for me to understand what that means, so I'm just going to ignore it. In the meantime, let's get some claims over here. Maybe I think going through Venice is the best move. Ooh, Ferrara. Well, because I could... Here's the thing, though. I could declare war. I don't have to take anything. I just need to beat them in a war. So let's go for Ferrara. Hungary, do I want an alliance with you? I don't know how the Hungarian thing works. Yeah, I'll give you an alliance, and then we'll break it later if we need to. All right, East Frisia joins the Empire. Already up 1. We stay winning. There you go, King of Italy. Gotta get that sorted. Right, we've just got claims on Scilly and Trent. Nice. Okay, it's a great start general-wise. It's even better. We've got a 1-0 and a 0-0. Those are our official generals. Okay, fantastic. I'll put this a little bit more. And then next month, we'll get this. So we get Restoration of the Union, and we get Timothy's Reputation. First branch is Legacy of Charlemagne. Second one is German Unification. Okay, well, we want the first branch because we want the Holy Empire, right? Cool, let's do that. No province in the HRE isn't part of it. Okay, gotta sort that out. No HRE member state below 100 opinion of us has... I think it's just Hungary. Once I get that done... Okay, well, murder them right now, but... Alright. One thing I need to make sure I do is I don't want to do anything hasty. What I am going to do is get burger loans. I'm immediately going to fail the mission, which sucks, but oh well. Because what I need to do is get a decent general, like this 2-3. Anything better? 4-2. I think a 2-3 is better than a 4-2. And I need to get the free company. I'll get the Grand Company. It's going to be very costly. I think necessary just to make sure we win this war. Like, and because it's not just about winning the war necessarily, it's about winning it like effectively. Clear the war. Hopefully that's a stack wipe. Quite? Okay. I just got to bounce them off of these different forts, basically. Go around there. Can I not go through here? Oh, because I'm at war with Landshut. That's upsetting. Which means they have that pretty locked down. Okay. Alright, we can't let him attack this lot until I've won the throne. Like, run the throne? Until I've won the siege What I can do now, though, is attack that. Because that is... Oh, no, he's off my capital now. Good. Who am I even at war with, man? Let's see. Yeah. So if I just deal with this, then land should stop him from getting to Switzerland. I really don't want to be fighting Switzerland. I kind of want to just bounce the second we get this siege, ideally. Oh, it's fun, isn't it? Deirmok. Where the hell is that? It's in the mountains, so we could hold it. You know what? Let's go fight that. We have won the siege of Prague. Very nice. I am an idiot, and I did not finish off the pretenders. So, he's on 25%. I don't like these 2-star generals he's rocking with. Alright, so we get here to defend this. I think we should be fine just to go straight in. Okay, and then the Bohemians are going to be defending Prague, so let's go attack that. Or not. Damn, this is really rough. Let's see if we can get these guys to surrender. Minus 11. No, they won't do it. Cool Burgundian. I want to keep that, though. I mean, we can sit for a little bit. We've got a ticking war score. 80% is Union, I believe. Not too bad. Okay. Okay, this is actually a big opportunity for us. Hoping I can grab him. We're going to have to fight this. There's no two ways about it. Like, it has to happen. So we can fight this one. There you go. We'll pick him off piecemeal. Let's get him off that siege, even if we lose. And now we go. There you go. Just have to get rid of the reinforcements, and we're good to go. I think, frankly, what we can try and do now is push for a victory like this without the other forts. Because if I can just get him down to 40%, this is going to be our hardest war. Get him to 60-odd%, he'll surrender. Negative 18, yeah, no, we don't have enough 18 war score. Okay, these guys out. I'll stop this fort from falling. This is a painful... How many... I reckon we've definitely lost more than they have. I'm lying to you. But we're one nation, so for one nation to have lost 45,000 troops is kind of rough. Alright, cool, you'll white piece. Nice. One set out. And now the dominoes should fall. There you go. Even then, we lose 5,000 troops there, 2,000. I swear I remember this war being easier. Alright, Union with Bohemia is done. There you go. Ouch. In a nutshell. So now we'll have our international organization. That's a U5, my bad. Alright, so we get... So he's integrates our legion subjects, and he's get liberty, desire, and diplomatic relations. That's nice, thank you very much. So past the Poles. We get permanent claim on the Poland region. If Poland or Commonwealth and their subjects have less than 400 development, we'd get restoration. So we don't want to do that. Decline of Hungary. So I want to wait a couple years to see if Ladislaus Posthumous comes to the throne and we get a free union. Right with the French. Okay, well that was a rough 5 years. Let's try and rein in the Italians. So we have to fight them, basically. You're allied to Genoa, Milan, Naples, and Lucca. That works nicely. Alright, welcome to the portion of the video where I try and figure out message settings. Because for some reason, when a diplomat comes home, it's popping up. Stop! Diplomat returns home. I don't need a pop-up. I really don't. So much we're losing per month. Not, okay, we're actually making money. Good. I'm gonna wait a little bit. Because to fight Ferrara right now, I mean, I could do this. So that's Genoa, Milan, Naples, Lucca. Who am I missing then at that point? I could just improve relations with them, I guess. So we would be missing Savoy, Florence, Mantua, and Siena. Savoy we could just ally. Saluzzo and Montferrat as well. But again, we can do with those. Let's wait for our money to tip back up. Let's wait for our manpower to tip back up, and then we're going to call everyone to war against the Italians. Let's see, is there anyone else? Can I get more of them involved? I can get Lucca involved, which would call in Saluzzo. But not Provence, which is nice. Genoa's allied to Venice. Crazy. I don't think we'll be able to get Montferrat, and Siena's a bit of a problem as well. Siena's only allied to Savoy, and Florence is the other problem. Okay, well we'll do this. Schleswig has been added to the HRE by Holstein. Nice one. Good job, guy. I get war ups from all these guys as well. There's stability. This has been rough. Shout out the Burgundians. They're doing God's work right now. As in, like, I'm the god of this game, and they're doing work for me. Nice. Look at that. Forward to glory. Excellent. Gain stability. Alright, the game is feeling a little bit happy with me. Our general died. Oh no. The legendary general. There you go. 2-3. That'll help things. Siege of Ferrara is done. Alright, let's figure this out. So, reign in Italy. I'm going to separate piece Milan. And we're going to take war operations and money. I'm going to get 29 ducats. Cool. Get rid of your alliance with Saluzzo, whatever. End rivalry. I don't care. That should mean that counts as winning the war, right? Yeah, cool. So the ones that are going to be missing are Florence, Siena, and Montferrat. But for those, I think we'll wait for this incident first. Okay, we're actually not going to get elected at present. Our own ally Brandenburg won't vote for us. Who's he voting for? Ansbach. Bro, why? Controlling other elected. But you know, that's fun. And the rivalries, so you give me a little bit of prestige. Saluzzo, similar thing. Give me the war reps. We've got Genoa and Lucca to deal with. Could I vassalize Lucca? Because that means that we defend against Florence. And it's another one sorted. Okay, we're going to do that. Do that, and then we're going to call these guys to arms. I mean, that's useful. Alright, and then Genoa. I'm going to get them to get rid of their alliance with Aragon and where's Venice? Venice, because that's terrifying. Give me some war reps and continue to get rid of your alliances because That makes me nervous. That's just Ferrara. Do I take the province? When I can, and then it gives me access to Mantua. I become a great power. Lovely. And it looks like Bohemia's loyal. Okay. We've turned a wonderful corner here. And we can fight Siena. So then who's left? Montferrat, and that's it, really. I don't think I can do anything. Well, Montferrat are a vassal of Savoy, so let's just improve relations with them. All right, get the next tech, and we'll start getting a claim on Mantua. Royal Marriage, Brandenburg. Do Imperial Ascendancy. So 50 admin power, we get land force limit modifier, and diplomatic annexation cost. I'm going to do that just because I want to click the mission. And Roman Empire. Roma is part of the HRE. Extra 10 opinion of same religion. Aragon's going to bring Naples back under their throne, which is a shame. Surprised you're still alive, Granada. Strong duchies. I'll help with the whole diplomatic relations limit. Savoy's my buddy. I'm not going to demand he hand back that territory. Although apparently Brandenburg is not my buddy. Well, still with the election, but he really does not like me for some reason. As I rampage through with the HRE. Alright, Siena has been taken. I'll take it for myself. 24. If I give it over to... Also 24. I think I will just take it for myself then. Nice. Von Habsburg over here. Good stuff. Finish that war up. And then we can go ahead and get rid of your alliances. Give you some war reparations and give us all some money. Fantastic. Unfortunately, I think my allies are now trapped. Well, some of them are. Ministerial's promotion. What's this? Nobility max privileges, monthly favor growth, and advisor costs. Or we can get ourselves curtailing noble privileges, which I'm going to do. Man, Austria is very finicky. Alright. But the Teutons joined the Empire. They've actually joined quite early, which is nice. Mantua and Bologna, actually, as well. I didn't even see Bologna there. They're in a trade league to Venice. So if I attack Venice, it'll bring in Mantua and everyone else. I mean, sure. But really? When Hungary taking land before me annexing them is probably a good thing. If I get my overextension under control, then I can trigger a reform. But no, I didn't want this land. Oh, for Peace the Pheasant. We've got holy war against the Ottomans for a little while. Hungary would join. Maybe we do go for it. Actually, the Mamluks seem to be doing fine. I think Crimea is a vassal. Yeah, they are. Well, this is a bit of a problem, isn't it? I can't actually get to the Ferrara province. I'll have to hold out for 2 years. Our good general is dead already. And I accidentally rejected getting the Renaissance. This is hard, man. There's too much going on with Austria. I'm sad. Like also we call the balance of power. 1 leads 5 wars. We get improved relations and a diplomatic relations +1. Diplomatic advisor will now grant -2 aggressive expansion impact per levels, which means I can get up to 10. I think this is as good as it's going to get, really. All right, nice. All right, and now we can do this. Call for Reichsreform. The local construction cost and development cost -5%. It gives Casabella non-members holding imperial territory. Good stuff. Lose all imperial authority. All right, we have imperial campaign Casabella against Burgundy, Provence, Venice. That works nicely. What's the difference between these? It's the exact same. Why do I get 2? All right, that's Mantua. And then Bologna is in a trade league to Venice. So Bologna would not join. Threatened attitude towards Venice and attitude towards enemies. I don't want to fight them directly because then we fight the Pope. I do need Bologna to be involved. Okay, now they're threatened. Now they'll join. Good. Nice shot. Silver mine. Excellent. There you go. Shadow Kingdom. We have until 1490 to reign as many as possible. Not a problem. It is legit just Montferrat. That's the problem. But actually, look at the diplomacy screen. That's not going to be a problem for so much longer. Don't need to prove relations with them. Right, Naples, did you win that war? You were getting destroyed. They somehow won. But now you're fighting in the Ottoman conquest of Cluj. I don't think you're going to win that one. All right, we won the siege of Brescia. There's 2,000 men just deciding to murder themselves. I don't know why they do that. Gain stability. Fantastic. There you go. We have until 1490 to reign in as many Italian nations as possible. Mantua and Bologna have not reigned in, so it's just those two. Cannot allow Italy to become a shadow king. Perfect. We did it, basically. Thanks, Bohemia. That's Treviso sorted as well. Mantua's done, and I think we're good to go. Okay, war reps, money, get rid of rivalries. You wouldn't do it even though I've got you fully annexed, fully occupied. I respect it. Okay, we're not going to wait. Bologna, money, everything else. Now we can reign in Italy. It's just immediately. We should reign in the Italians. The Italians have been reigned in. Tudors promised the empire has reigned in the Prince of Italy and secured the place within the Holy Roman Empire. With this feat of diplomatic and military genius, all of Christendom now knows the futility of defying imperial rule. Fantastic. Usurp the electorate. I could just become an elector. Maybe I do that because currently there's minus a bunch on controlling other electors. I'm sure it'll be fine. What does this mean? Another incident. Pope will join the empire or the Polish should remain independent. Yeah, join the empire. Sounds good. This will have ramifications for the entire Catholic world. Catholics outside the empire will receive prestige penalties. Sounds good to me. No! The Teutons! They're ruined from within! Why would you rival me? I was going to help you fight Poland. Alright, Venice is willing to surrender now. There you go. And we can embrace the Renaissance. A couple of things that I want to happen here. Firstly, I want the this Charles to die. I need Friedrich III to die. Poland, I mean, that still counts as imperial territory, doesn't it? Yeah, these 3 provinces. Germans are outrageous. Nice. So we need to fight. That's going to happen on its own, but we need to fight Denmark. And we need to fight Poland. Frankly, I think we go for it because they're currently always Stettin. And Brandenburg wouldn't come in, so he'd betray them. So let's do that. I want to take Poznan. Because if I can take Poznan quick, it means that they won't be able to, well, stop me. They'll be trapped internally. Italian ambition. We gain 50 opinion with all imperial princes in Italy. Do we want to wait for this to be resolved? Very split. Damn. Okay, you just kind of screwed me over there, huh? Because you wanted to fight the Lithuanians, really? All right, one thing I do need is a better siege general, and I do not get one. Ladies and gentlemen, my generals suck. No wonder they made love and not war in Austria. They weren't very good at it, were they? Let me try. But we'll join the empire. Okay, now we trigger this. Italian ambition. British ports, Duchy of Milan, or King of Naples. Subjugation, Caspel, and all imperial princes in Italy. Why would I do that? I really don't want to do that. Marketplace in Vienna. I'll do that. We don't have loans anymore, which is nice. We finally recovered from that first Bohemia War. That's a lot of troops, man. We need to just win these 2 sieges. But instead, they keep just kind of existing down here. Stop fighting there. Please win that. Please win that. There's 18,000 coming after you. We're going to be outnumbered very soon. Yep. But Krakow's been won. Like, we should have the numbers. But we kind of don't because my allies keep on just exhausting themselves. Look, like, why would you do that? Now, we do need as many little princes in HRE as possible. Which does mean eventually I'm going to have to get rid of Big Brandenburg and Big Savoy. But that's not something I have to worry about right now, so I'm going to ignore it. Still just running around getting taken out. Oh, nice. Emperor's dead. Long live the Emperor. But we get Hungary as a personal union member. Ideal. Royal Hungary. We get an incorporated... They'll become an incorporated personal union. I don't know what that means. We've got a personal union and then another personal union. I don't even know what an incorporated one is. Oh, we can do Roman Empire. Mystery strength +2, imperial authority modifier +0.05, and we get more opinion with our own because of our clergy benefits. That's pretty good. So we're about to get another little bonus here, which is going to give us diplomats +1 and diplomatic reputation, which is very cool. And I want the siege of Poznan as well. Ah, getting rid of our old ones worked. The old leaders are gone. In come the new blood, which is good. I'm okay for them taking ages to siege that down. And let's get some advisors. Minus 57%. What is that for? Damn. We've sieged down his entire country as he's trying to siege down this one province. 40,000 men. Shout out Moldavia. It really is them, like, holding this together. The Chola's done. It's just Podol left, to be honest. Okay, let's go for Podol. Oh, they're going for Podol. Very kind. 50% cheaper, skill 3, reinforced speed guy. I'm actually going to take over the siege immediately. Oh, then in luck. We'll win this siege up here. We'll win Podol. Okay, it's breach walls we want, but at least we might get Vilnius. If we don't get Vilnius, I'm going to have to leg it. He's tech 4 though, we're tech 5, so frankly, we should be okay. Burgundy is now a great power. Huh. And France has made Provence a junior partner. Demand unlawful territory of Anhalt. Right, Vilnius is done. Let's go support our boys down here. Podol is won. Oh, the scenes. Come on, let me do this, please. Oh, they won it. I was about to say the scenes if I could take them out. Oh, 555. I'll take that. Venice has been excommunicated. Okay, good to know. One's a truce with them, 1471 for 5 years. We breached the walls immediately. And frankly, it might be an idea for us to assault. Damn it. I accidentally clicked everyone to go. That's upsetting. Oh my god, and that got lost in the last second as well. He's going to win that now. This could have been such a clean war, you know? Alright, we have our new idea group, and we are obviously going to... Maybe we'll go diplomacy first? I was thinking we just go influence, straight up. We're going to go influence. Oh, and they've left the fort. Oh, for God's sake. Let's assault that. Nice little stack wipe on the Lithuanians there. And this war should be done. Yep, it is. Alright, so I'm going to take back the Imperial territory. I am going to take the forts here so we can access this country a lot easier in future. We'll rival Poland. And we're going to get rid of the Grand Company and the Free Swiss Guard. We don't need them. Why is France occupying this? French conquest of Ronaud. It's in Brittany. Alright, bumped up our mine a little bit. Gives us this. Intel gives local gold depletion chance and development cost minus 10%. Sounds good. Secure Croatia, the Ottoman menace. This is all stuff that I can do quite nicely. Ooh, you don't have Norway as a guy anymore, as a little dude. That sucks. Imperial band, go for it. Just send everyone over. And we'll get some church taxes. Not too far off of getting another reform. So that's another thing we'll wait for. Why do you hate me so much? You just really like Ansbach. You're a big fan of Ansbach. Well, why don't you marry them? You already have. You already married them. Okay, good to know. Chats, we can go ahead and win this war. That'd be fantastic. Wait, are you no longer excommunicated? There you are. Calling the Palatinate. Yeah, go on then. France is the ruler of the church after just occupying it. Does anyone else see that as fishy? No? Just me? Anyone else see that as a little bit of a conflict? No? Poland has the Peasants' War. Oof. Bad day to be Polish. Get income from vassals plus 25%, which is kind of useless to us. It's only Laka as a vassal. The easier to annex is an incorporated post-union. Okay, how do I incorporate? Is it just like a special type, or can I incorporate further? I don't think I can. There's Siege of Lübeck. All right, we've got 50 now in Imperial reforms, so I do want to just sort of get this out and done as quick as possible. I don't mind having a larger truce with people. Release Holstein. Give me all reps. New money. Get rid of the alliance with Lübeck. That works. Have my loans now. Scotland's being occupied by France. Is that because they're also allied to Brittany? Yeah. But in the meantime, England is being occupied by Ormond. So good luck to them. Most people are against it because I'm overextended. If I wasn't overextended, they still would be. Okay. But that's also because I'm overextended and I don't have enough diplomatic reputation. Representative of the court seems good. Vassal force limit contribution. Monarch power from tributary states. Fantastic. I think that's all good for us though. We got ourselves that diplomatic relations modifier. I think I might want to start seeing if I can offer vassalization to one like Trent, Bosnia would, and Halt. Well, again, I do want as many in the Empire as possible. I don't know. Like, I'm not really sure how to play this one. Ottomans declare war on Mamluks. Okay, we cannot let that stand. He's Tech 6. We're Tech 6. So many allies. We're actually outnumbered. We can't fight him. No, we can't fight him yet. If we have Brandenburg, then Burgundy, then yeah, but no one would help. That sucks. He's gonna get more powerful. Who else can I Imperial ban? I don't think there is anyone. It's just, like, I have Imperial ban on Burgundy and Provence. So Provence is out of the French, so that's an interesting one, isn't it? That'd be a nasty war. They're stomping through the Mamluks. That's a shame. My plan is to alternate between Venice and Poland. I know the crown is not at least. I need to develop another, what, 0.7%? Which is a little bit unfortunate. A little bit more. Okay, I'll do it. Balance the estates. We get 5 loyalty and 5 crown land ownership. Probably 25,000 cavalry. Last Knights of Europe. Very cool. Seems a little useless. Alright, let's give the clergy some power and let's give... Basically just hand out all the... So we get +1. All the monarch powers, so we get +1 in each category. Hungary has 7,000 troops. Really? Why? I need to wait for these cores to be done. So oh, I can do it now. Nice. There you go. It's my reputation. That'll help a little bit. And I should be able to go ahead and fight Venice now. We'll be fighting Naples and a couple of people localized this area, I think. And then a few outside of it. Fantastic. Oh, you didn't have any morale. That's good for me. Vassal, naval force limit contribution, and liberty design subjects. That's great. I just want this annexation cost and growth modifier, imperial growth modifier sort of ASAP though. I think I could probably fight the Ottomans now, but I think it would be very damaging to me to do so, so I prefer not to. I think there's helium legitimacy and improve relations up so people don't join a coalition against me, but I think we're kind of mostly safe from a coalition now. Did I just build a bunch of cavalry? Yes, I did. We can't afford that, but I'm going to keep them because there are no accidents. A very wise man once told me that. Turtle, I should say. So, yeah, that's what we're going with. My good general just died. Can I just... Come on, man. Let me keep one good general, please. Castile actually has this disputed heritage. Let's see if we can hop in on that. There's a chance, you know. And he's infertile. Keep an eye on that. So it doesn't like the French. If I just quickly scoreflints up the French. Everyone likes that. Always. Is there a Diplo rep thing I do here? Yep. +1. Plus it helps us to surround the French. Oh, not quite. He's thinking about it. It was there for a second. There you go. Yeah, von Habsburg. Oh my god, immediately. Okay, right. What? That has to be an event, right? Surely. Surely I didn't just summon that from my... Like, nah. Obviously it has to be an event. In response to our common enemy, France, the heirless King Aeryka IV of Castile has married their line of succession to the branch of the glorious Habsburg dynasty. Wasn't there a whole, like, Castile thing? Iberian relations. Ruling dynasty is von Habsburg, legitimacy. Cool, okay. We'll unlock unite with Iberian crown decision as long as we have the restoration claim. We have a good amount of trust. Okay, so we just create a personal union. That's good to know. So let's ally them. We won't during this war, but that's fine. I'll be out of this war soon. All right, there's our favor growth, or sorry, the imperial authority growth increase. The Ottomans are attacking Serbia now. Damn, it's a gold mine I would have liked to have gotten my hands on. I'm going to get this workshop first. And we'll get aggressive expansion, impact reduction. Poland's no longer got the Peasants' War, but we'll be coming for them in about 5 years. They're going to have a real war in their hands soon. Ragusa declared war on Austria. I mean, I rate it. It's opportunism. I think it's a little bit dumb, but it's opportunism. I guess all his allies probably deserted him now, yeah. Cool. So we're going to take a bunch of territory here. Decent amount of people might join a coalition, but I think it should be fine. And we need 400 or 500 admin, which I don't have. But again, I want to take the territory. I think it's a good idea, especially considering I can go ahead and get Castile as an ally. And I can also get Muscovy. So we've got a good spread of alliance here. Venetian ports. 50 monarch, power in each category? No, we get 3 mercantilism. Phoenicia area gets protected Italian interest for 10 years. Nice. We've secured Croatia. Gained 6,000 manpower. Don't know that I needed it, but that's good to have. Probably could have waited until I was at war to use it, to be honest. But, you know, I don't like leaving missions unclicked. It eats at my core. Orleans is currently getting integrated somehow, even though they're having their independence supported. Unless... No, they're not. That just ties up a... I know, their living desire is still low. That's actually insane that living desire is that low, given that both Burgundy and Castile are supporting their independence. That's just questionable from them. I'm not going to lie to you. Lithuanian War for Independence. Yeesh. That's got to be rough. If we get another 3 provinces, then we get King of Poland. If I conquer Galicia, I can found a new empire. No longer be able to form Austria-Hungary, we become the Austrian Empire. Giving the following effects. Manpower in primary culture groups and manpower in so just manpower plus 10%. Or we go melting pot. That's cool. So we either get national tax or plus 15% manpower modifier. That is interesting. I'll give you that. Otherwise we form Austria-Hungary, which like is also cool. Well, there goes Orleans. You know, I'm just going to go ahead and state everything. I think a lot of admin power, man. Poor these things. What is this? Reichsvorrat. Lose stability, gain 15 reform progress, but until the end of the game, we get reputation +1 and idea cost plus minus 5%. That's phenomenal, actually. And Lithuania is allied to Brandenburg and Sweden. Interesting. Let me keep going with this. Oh, nice. Okay, cool. Look at this. Pursue union with Burgundy. Keep our union with Burgundy. That sounds good to me. Excellent. Good stuff. It's just good business. We can join a coalition against Lithuania. That's nice. Reclaim Burgundy. If he's up us a union, we get lands of Lothair, which gives for 10 years, we either maintain sovereignty, they're no longer inheritable by event, which seems terrible, or we gain 100 admin power, which I desperately need right now. Things are definitely ticking up. Castile would help fight. If I can get Muscovy in, then we'll 100% we'll go after the Ottomans. So did that say rumors they seek protection from the Austrians? Go back to that event. I don't like. Really? Me? Imperial Ban. How do you have territories in the Empire? Riga's in the Empire? Oh, Muscovy, no. Come on, buddy. You know I can't let you keep that. All right, let's see if France declares war. I really can't imagine they would. If they launched a golden era, maybe they're thinking about it. All right, building another army, and we're going to incorporate cannons into it. How are we losing that much a month? Army maintenance is costing me 40. What the reinforcement is another 10. Yeah, so it's just reinforcement. Okay. So once that calms down, it'll be fine. I mean, it's expensive. I'll give you that. It is very expensive. I'm aware of that, but I think it's worth it if we're going to be fighting the French. We're for Troyes. We're going to call in Castile and others. Maximilian von Habsburg is a legend. I'm going to go straight for the French. I'm going to let others deal with... Actually, maybe I do go for this first. Because what I can do is just quickly do this, and then just race to take these forts. 15 army tradition. Nice. Siege ability plus 10%. Like, the game is really trying to help me here. Come on, he has no cannons. Sure, you can win this. Nice. Siege of Como. Siege of Brescia. So we can get rid of the Savoyards. Nice. And we got a golden roof. Whatever that is. That was a mistake. No, it was actually a good idea. Cool. Who knew I'm capable of making instant smart decisions? Because I sure as hell didn't. Siege of Milan is done. So Milan should be happy to surrender now. So is Savoy. Do I want to go push for more, though, with Savoy? And go for, like, getting rid of the alliance with France? Yeah, go on then. I don't think we're in a too bad of a place. I think if they pull up, then I'm going to leave. I'm being attacked? Am I? I can't tell. I'm going to become Swabian. No. That's what this Austria campaign is, the art of letting others bleed for you. And it's a lot of fun. Diplomatic reputation +1. Nice. And now he bounced. Actually, yeah, cool. We get the French peace deal done. Cool. So he's not going to be friends with the French anymore, which is nice. And then we do this, and he can't fight us anymore because he'd be attacking us since it's no longer defensive. That's gone well. Excellent. We actually have some decent army tradition now. Now we get some diplomatic reputation. Do I want to start? Yeah, I'm just going to keep pumping away at these ideas. I think it's probably a good idea. Good idea. Ideas. I'm very easily amused. Oh, God, that's the French. Do I want to continue that fight? Not particularly at all. Can I run now? Thank you. That's the Provencals dealt with. And you know what? We're going to go for this fort first. How many men are here? I'm going to do this and assault it. Because now he's trapped. Oh, right, yeah. Milan, I should probably piece them out. Get rid of your alliance with with France. And war reps and, I don't know, transfer trade power and a couple of other things. Oh, you won't do that. Oh, I forgot to bring the rest of my army in. That's a painful battle for sure. Not sure how he's able to get out of there, considering I have this fort. And he just kind of walked past it, but I've learned not to question the AI in EU4. It is all powerful. It is all knowing. People are on medium. I suppose I have been dragging them into war after war after war. And they have killed 150,000 of us. Unfortunately for them, there's just too many of us. Scotland's disputed succession, not really worth my time. Ansbach, though. That's, maybe I do. Barrage that, because it's a scary hills fort, and don't want to have to deal with that. There you go. That's Verdun dealt with. Liège, Saluzzo. Liège we kind of have to wait for, because I want to isolate him. Siege of Paris is done. Nice. Lyonnais has been won. But there's a lot of, like, massive stack of manpower gone in one war. That is how it is. Oh, you guys didn't deal with Liège. That's fun. Damn, I was going to head down there, but the Castilians are standing on business. Look at that. But we're struggling this much against the French. I gotta do some real thinking about if we can take on the Ottomans. We're not struggling, to be fair. Yeah, if we're struggling against the French, he says, having occupied damn near all of France. Okay, another government reform. Do I want another diplomat? Yeah, go on then. All right, I'm going to give this line over to Burgundy. So they got Paris, which is great. We can grab ourselves another reform. Gives Castile non-members bordering the Empire to force them to join the Empire. So I get a load of imperial authority that way. No one's joined a coalition against me, presumably because, you know, this is what the diplomatic mode looks like. We're in a good place to fight the Ottomans. Looks like the French have allied them, so that'll be interesting. Oh, that's amazing. Right, chaps, well, if you did enjoy it and you want to see more of the Austrian adventure in Europe, make sure to like the video and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye. My personal thanks to Aiden Clark, who is said to be 7 feet tall. Lewis Wright, who once killed a man with his bare thumb. Redguard76, whom I've been secretly in love with this entire time. And the Schmoobler, who needs no introduction. Also thanks to Crilly, Ghostwolf, and Jason White for being my Patreon supporters. Means a lot, guys.